It's the Daily Milkman.
It is I. It is not AI. Welcome to edition 1 of your Daily Milkman, delivering everything you need to know to start your day in less time than it takes you to drive to work. It's the Milkman, John Milky, on this Monday, the 6th of January, 2025, which according to our today's holiday calendar is Cuddle Up Day, it's Bean Day, Apple Tree Day, National Smith Day. Today is National Shortbread Day. Thank God it's Monday Day. Why is that a thing? Today is also National Take Down the Christmas Tree Day.
The Daily Milkman. Headlines.
In a push notification late last night, the Globe and Mail said Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is likely to resign as early as today ahead of the Liberal Party's National Caucus meeting. OC Transpo's original train service resumes operation today, but on the newly expanded line. So Line 2 will link Bayview to Limebank and Riverside South. The key stops at Carleton University, Little Italy, and Mooney's Bay. Line 4 brings you direct, frequent service between South Keys and the Ottawa Airport. With cold weather comes encouraging news that the Rideau Canal could soon be open for skating. It is not currently, and no official announcement yet from the NCC. The canal was opened, by the way, for a grand total of 10 days last season. Hey, yesterday marked 27 years since the great ice storm of 1998. 35,000 hydro poles were destroyed. 5 million homes were without power for as long as a month. And brutal winds this weekend in Newfoundland, more than 9,000 people without power, structures near the battery damaged by the wind and massive waves. Marine Atlantic ferry crossings to and from North Sydney were also canceled. Canadian actor Michael J. Fox awarded the U.S. Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Biden over the weekend. Fox, recognized as one of the most beloved characters of our time with remarkable wit and charm, and for his determination to change the future for those living with Parkinson's. And finally, the FBI has revealed the man responsible for the deadly truck attack on pedestrians in New Orleans visited Cairo in 2023 and days later flew to Ontario. Investigators are looking into who he may have met with.
It's the Daily Milkman.
73 more days until spring. Sunrise this morning, 7:42. Sunset today, 4:35. That means 1 hour and 15 seconds more daylight today. With your Monday forecasts, here's Finn.
Happy New Year to all of you. A new year, a new format. In this podcast, I will bring you the daily weather. The morning is cold with minus 15, which feels like minus 22, but is mainly sunny. In the afternoon, more clouds and a high of minus 10 degrees. The night is partly cloudy with a low of minus 11. Be aware, it is going to be very windy at night and tomorrow. For my 5-day forecast, see dailymilkman.com. Join me tomorrow for another Finn's forecast. See ya!
The Daily Milkman. Sports.
It took overtime, but Team USA is going home with gold from the World Junior Hockey Tournament in Ottawa. Finland takes home silver. Czechia with the bronze. NHL with 4 games tonight. Washington's at Buffalo, Vancouver at Montreal, Florida at Colorado, and New Jersey in Seattle to take on the Kraken. Sens are in Detroit tomorrow, back home after a long road swing Thursday versus Buffalo. Also tonight, the NBA, Milwaukee at Toronto, 7:30. The PWHL, Ottawa at New York tomorrow at 7 p.m. And the NFL playoff schedule is now set. The postseason sees 2 wildcard games Saturday, 4 on Sunday, and 1 game on Monday.
The Daily Milkman. Quickies.
We'll start with some sad news today. Jeff Baina, filmmaker and husband of Aubrey Plaza, dead by suicide over the weekend at the age of 47. Britt Allcroft, the creator of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, has passed away at the age of 81. In the UK, they are experimenting as we speak with AI cameras that are capable of detecting if a car is being driven by a drunk driver. In China, meanwhile, they're testing a new bullet train that apparently can reach speeds up to 281 miles per hour. Did you watch Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest? It maintained its streak as the most watched television special on New Year's Eve, attracting almost 18 million viewers. Heidi Klum returning to Project Runway after 8 years, according to People. Squid Game Season 2 debuted on Netflix with 68 million views in its first week. That breaks records and becomes the streaming service's 7th most popular non-English series. There's a Bruce Springsteen biopic in the works, FYI, called Deliver Me from Nowhere. And the boss says the Bears' Jeremy Allen White knocks it out of the park performing as Bruce himself. Hey, you know the Goodyear blimp? See it at football games a lot? Well, it's celebrating its 100th birthday this year. And finally, an Indian stuntman has earned a Guinness World Record by stopping 57 electric fans in 1 minute using his tongue. The Daredevil's other Guinness World Record titles include most nails inserted into the nose with a hammer in 1 minute, 22 seconds, and the heaviest vehicle pulled by a swallowed sword, 4,285.78 pounds. It's your Daily Milkman, brought to you by the Mayfair Theatre, Ottawa's oldest movie theatre. Today, Honora, Maria, and Heretic. See mayfairtheatre.ca for showtimes. Well, you'll see the signs at your local lottery kiosk. Tomorrow's Lotto Max estimated jackpot, $30 million. The $649 for Wednesday, $5 million jackpot in the Classic, $14 million in the Gold Ball.
Fun facts. Let's learn something new.
Each and every day here on your Daily Milkman, we give you 3 random facts. The fun is to see if the first answer that floats into your brain is the same as the answer we've got here.
Fun fact.
7% of dog owners do this for their fur friend. Throw holiday and birthday parties.
Fun fact for you.
Electronics are the number 1 item left behind in hotels. What's number 2? Stuffed animals.
Fun fact.
And finally, this is the most common trigger for road rage. Tailgating.
Fun facts.
It's the Daily Milkman.
No matter how bad your day has been or can get, this should make you feel a little better. It's time for your daily duh. On New Year's Eve, Liverpool, England, emergency services responded to a fire caused by a man attempting to recharge his smartphone by placing it in a microwave. The man, whose name was not released, told firefighters he honestly thought the heat would kickstart the battery. Instead, the phone exploded, causing a small fire. Fortunately, that did not spread beyond his kitchen. But, duh, your daily duh.
It's somebody's birthday today.
Celebrities with birthdays on this January 6th include Kate McKinnon, Norman Reedus, Julie Chen, Howie Long, Kathy Sledge of Sister Sledge fame, and Rowan Atkinson, yes, Mr. Bean himself. And if today is your birthday horoscope is as follows this year. Focus on the small things like finances and health, especially in February and March, and the rest of the year should flow smoothly, but be generous with your time in May, and people will remember your kindness. End the year with love and strong connections, especially in the final 2 months.
The Daily Milkman. What you watchin'?
On TV tonight, TMZ investigates Luigi Mangione, the mind of a killer. Late night talk show, Selena Gomez among the guests with Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Fallon has Busta Rhymes on, and Stephen Colbert, his musical guest, Jon Batiste. Of note, Saturday Night Live this coming weekend is a rerun. John Mulaney, your host, Chappell Roan, whose Good Luck Babe was named the #1 song of the year by Entertainment Weekly as the musical guest. And after the weekend that was, here's your top 5 at the box office. Wicked and Moana 2 tying for 4th or 5th place, if you will. Nosferatu at number 3. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 going strong. It's number 2. And if you're off to the movies tonight, the longest lines are for Mufasa.
Back to the trees. We're trapped. We have to swim. No, we have to fight. If we fight, we die. But if we swim, we drown. Okay, I command you to swim. Tucker, this is not the time for jokes.
It's the Daily Milkman.
Hey, let's have a look at today in hit music history. It was January 6, 1958. Gibson Guitars launched their Flying V. The Rolling Stones headlined their first ever UK tour today in 1964. The Magical Mystery Tour by the Beatles hit #1 on the albums chart, where it stayed at #1 for 8 weeks, beginning today in 1968. On this day in 1971, Neil Young played his first Canadian show in Vancouver, BC. The Village People were on American Bandstand on this day in 1979. On that same day, the Bee Gees hit #1 with Too Much Heaven. Today in hit music history, 1993, Bon Jovi's Keep the Faith certified gold and platinum. Free as a Bird by the Beatles peaked at #6 on the top 40 chart this day in 1996. On this day in 2004, Ray Davies of the Kinks was shot in the leg while running after a purse snatcher in New Orleans. We lost Lou Rawls to cancer on this day in 2006. He was 72. Today in 2009, the iTunes Music Store reached 6 billion songs sold. And finally, on this day in 2001, Pink Floyd guitarist David Gilmour won the rights to his .com name. He took legal action against a man who had registered the site and was actually using it to sell Pink Floyd merchandise.
The Daily Milkman. Celebrity stuff.
At the Golden Globes last night, here are your movie winners. Best movie drama went to The Brutalist. Emilia Perez picking up the award for Best Movie Comedy. Best animated movie, Flow. Box Office Achievement Award went to Wicked. Actor in a drama, Adrian Brody. Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here. Best Actress in a drama. Actor in a comedy, winner, Sebastian Stan for A Different Man. Demi Moore, her first ever award. Can't believe that. For The Substance, Best Actress in a Comedy. Supporting Actress Award going to Zoe Saldana for Emilia Perez. And Best Supporting Actor, Kieran Culkin, A Real Man. And for TV awards, Best Series Drama, Shogun. Best Series Comedy, Hacks, Baby Reindeer, winning for Best Limited TV Series. Best Actor in a Comedy Series, Jeremy Allen White for The Bear. Best Actress in a Comedy Series, going to Jean Smart for Hacks. Best Actor in a Drama Series, Hiroyuki Sanada of Shogun. Best Actor in a Limited Series, Colin Farrell for The Penguin. And Best Actress in a Limited Series, Jodie Foster for True Detective, Night Country.
It's the Daily Milkman.
Mary Steenburgen, for some reason, has revealed what her husband Ted Danson says after they make love. And we, here at the Daily Milkman, for some reason, are passing that along to you. Gosh a Rooney is what he says, and for some reason, Steenburgen would like to add that she apologizes to their granddaughters. Well, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban have been married for 18 years. The Secret says Nicole in an interview with W Magazine, 2 things. Number 1, they have a double shower where she sings, as does he. And the second thing, separate commodes in their bathroom. And finally, former rapper and popular podcast host Joe Budden has been charged with lewdness in connection to an incident in early December at his apartment building in New Jersey. Mr. Budden recorded on his neighbor's doorbell camera standing naked in the hallway of their building around 7 a.m. In a recent episode of his podcast, Budden said, "I just sleptwalked somewhere that I shouldn't have sleptwalked." Here you go, your Monday celebrity stuff.
The Daily Milkman. On your preferred podcast platform and at dailymilkman.com.
Episode 1 of your Daily Milkman. What do you think so far? Your comments are most welcome and appreciated by text, or you can leave a voicemail, 613-604-6464. Some other stuff for your Monday. The flu bomb. What the heck is that? Well, an Australian alternative natural health expert has created the flu bomb. You're supposed to drink this 3 times a day if and when you get sick. She claims it will speed up your recovery naturally. The ingredients: 1 clove of crushed garlic, 1/4 teaspoon grated ginger, 1 drop of eucalyptus oil or tea tree oil, cayenne pepper, juice of a lemon, 1 teaspoon of honey, and a 1/2 cup of hot water. The flu bomb. A Canadian college student has learned the hard way why jawbreakers are called, well, jawbreakers. She bit into one, which fractured her jaw in 2 places and also chipped a tooth. After surgery in 6 weeks with her jaw wired shut, she is now on a liquid diet and urges others to avoid biting jawbreakers, suggesting it might be safer to just lick them slowly. The accident has left her traumatized and rethinking candy for good. According to a new ranking, Air Canada and WestJet are among the top 10 airlines in North America with the most canceled flights. American Airlines has top spot. Air Canada, 4th place with 10,816 canceled flights. Alberta's low-cost carrier WestJet came in 7th with 6,131 canceled flights. Don't suppose you picked up any President's Choice Mediterranean sea salt or Himalayan pink rock salts in the last little while. They would have the attached salt mill to them. Well, there is a recall for those purchased at Loblaws. They could apparently have the presence of plastic pieces. You can return the recalled food products to a store for a full refund or throw them out. Kim Jong-un has reportedly banned the most American thing ever from North Korea. The 40-year-old dictator claims the all-American hot dog is way too Western and says that serving the food will now be deemed an act of treason. Well, if you're traveling to the States and you love that orange and black website, you better learn how to use a VPN. Pornhub has officially been blocked in nearly every southern state following the passage of laws that require age verification in order to access adult websites. Pornhub now banned in Florida, South Carolina, Tennessee, Louisiana, Kentucky, Alabama, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. By the way, following the implementation of these laws on January 1st, VPN use in Florida jumped 1,150%.
It's the Daily Milkman.
A little mental health motivation for your Monday. Here's Empowerment Coach Suzie.
Celebrate small wins. Progress happens one step at a time. Celebrate small victories like completing a task or even sticking to a new habit. Each win fuels confidence and reminds you of your growth. Small steps lead to significant transformations, so give yourself credit for showing up. Every achievement, regardless of how small, is proof of your strength and potential. By recognizing your progress, you'll stay motivated and excited to keep moving forward toward your goals. Win your day. Yay you!
For more empowerment tips, you want to find Power Coach Suzie on all your social media platforms. And we got links up at dailymilkman.com. That is pretty much our time for this episode 1 of the Daily Milkman. But a groan before we go. Why did the piece of glass go to the doctor? Window pane. Think you can do better? Got a joke to share? Hit us up at 613-604-6464. Same number for your comments. They are always welcome here. Hey, we're on your preferred podcast platform at 6 a.m. Eastern every weekday, and you can find us online at dailymilkman.com. Until tomorrow, it is the Milkman John Milky. Moo for now.